Konnichiwa, minasan. Watashi no namae wa Jaeger desu. And in the last episode, we did a lot, and I mean a bunch of things. And in the naval sense, yes, the thing that I don't often get to do. In fact, we had absolutely none of in our last major campaign. So I suppose at the moment the game is just kind of sort of tippy. You know, it's a bit like the whole Attila series where I was like, I didn't get to go to north or south. So the following campaign, the thing is forcing me to go north and south. In this particular instance, we are dealing with a shit ton of naval battles, which I'm liking because I win every time. The advantages of gunpowder. So in the last episode, we did a few things. I basically defeated a shitload of high-quality Mori fleets. And the Mori being themselves... Oh, really? Just one ship? Just one ship. The Mori, doing what Mori does best, decided to launch a series of attacks with their navy to dissuade us from... Oh, decided to... is the Hatano going to try and attack? I have a feeling they're going to... Yeah, I had a feeling they'd do that. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. It's what they're there for. It sucks for those ships because they're going to die, but they were previously of enemy quality. So if they try and go for that, that's fine. I can attack that and push up north and then do the same back. But no, so basically we are in the process of dealing with that whilst also moving armies up to push to the north. That territory just got nicked. GG. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? We're not bankrupt. Are you kidding me? You absolute bellends. That's fine. It's actually kind of good though, because it means my army that was there, we're bankrupt, which sucks, but that's only because we have that problem. We go for that. They'll fuck off. Really? Oh, I can't be asked. I literally cannot be asked. I'm probably going to suffer some unfair damage, but I literally cannot be asked. Right. Push up that way. We need to liberate the... Right, I think we'll have to get rid of the ships that I originally intended on keeping. It sucks, but right, any elite ships here? Yes, keep you, and maybe you two. These ships that I was saving to get into the thing, yeah, no, gone. So we're fine. We're gonna somewhat have it. You know what? These two can also go for the sake of the things. We'll be fine. We're going to need to start countering and grabbing. It's annoying because I should have, with my blasted economy, I've got a shitload of those land consolidations. The only sectors I don't seem to have that is there. I am very upset, though, with military access. Otomo, you're assholes.
I will listen attentively and then give you a fair response. Now speak your part.
Yeah, you cancel mine, I'm cancelling yours.
We can no longer let your troops wander.
Yeah.
An unexpected meeting may...
Oh boy. Question, we fucked over the Mori enough times. Would that mean that the Mori would require peace?
Speak, but with care.
Okay, that's good. Atano, are you willing to go peaceful? Not quite. Okay, so unfortunately we couldn't achieve our campaign objectives over there, which sucks. Right, try and make your way over towards... Right, fuck you. I'm not happy with them. My army that I spent all that time trying to get over to there is not there. Right, so the good news also is that we've made peace with the Mori, which is great. We will probably need to start really doing some stuff like that and, you know, trying to get as much money as possible. I might... Yeah, that might be beneficial. Question, because I've gone... Wait, because my family has not got much... Treasury, 0, affluent. Well, I've got money again. Yeah. Well, the fucking Otomo decided to do that, so we might have to cancel our initial thoughts and instead maybe go towards... Question. Oda, how do you feel about... Yeah, you really don't like the Otomo. That's fine. I think we're going to have to change tact. It's really annoying. Again, I want to go for these guys, but I can't. The amount of times I've tried to, and I can't. And it's just frustrating as all hell. So, rather than have that, I think the time has come to... Right, so North Alwa is secure. That's fortress as well. That's fine. That's adequate to defend. That's a castle. That's proper well defended, even though there's no... Well, that was already there to begin with. I think the time has come to begin the invasion of South Honshu. I didn't want it to go the way that it's gone. I'll be honest with you. I am not happy with how that is. But considering the fact that these bastards have not made it at all possible for me to do anything. So what instead I'm going to do is I'm going to have to try and contemplate dealing with the Otomo in the way I can, which is to fuck over as many of these bastards as possible. Question, you guys have been repaired, right? Yes. Let's sink this fleet. Yeah, so cowardly. So cowardly. Right, question, what are you? You are spare ships. I'll tell you what, you would probably serve good use going south. If you don't make it, that's fine. I have no problems. If you can find where that fleet went, that would be great. No? No luck? No dice? That's a large fleet, isn't it? Oh, that might be where the fleet's gone. Let's go for it. I'm down for killing them. Yep. So they got pretty much all Boka Boys. I'm gonna just do this. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. Are you sorry? I'm sorry. I lost a ship in an auto-resolve that said I'd do absolutely nothing. Nope. Not having that. I should have saved, but I'm not having that. So apologies, we're going to have to restart a few things there, but nope. Yeah, no. No. Not having that at all. Right, okay. To counter some things, maybe. Let's get rid of these preemptively, with the exception of you, and you, and you. Preemptively get rid of these. I know it's slight cheesy doodles, but we'll keep that there for the time being, in case. Question. Would the Mori request peace now?
Speak, but
No. So I'd have to do something to them. So what made them go peaceful now? We'll see. Apologies for that, but no, I hadn't saved, so it's completely my fault that yeah, there's the Mori on that one. But no, like, it's completely my fault that the Mori I didn't save. I should have saved before that, but no, like after the shit that they've pulled, no, I'm not having that. Die gloriously. Dead. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, so they've nicked that. That's fine. I can take it back. Or they'll just run away. Either way. 134. So, the amount of money. Bankrupt. Again. No! But the Otomo have done their stupid thing as well, which is absolutely annoying. Missionary, conflict of beliefs. Execute him, of course. Right, you, same procedure as before. Otomo, you can go fuck yourselves. I don't
Sometimes
like you.
travelers.
Henuki, who are the enemies with them? Right, the fleet's been destroyed over there. That's fine. I barely have enough money to deal with that. But that's fine. Let us save here and just see what happens. We obviously need to stop the war against the Mori. If we can make peace with the Mori clan. Right, boom. Yeah, that's fine. I don't see any damage. In fact, I think the damage went over to the thing. Fantastic. Right. Dunk. Right, so, question. Mori, now that I've destroyed X amount of ships, would you want peace? Yes.
Speak.
Good. Okay, so we're now at peace with them, which means we're going to get our money back, which is fantastic. Not liking the fact that you're over there, but that's fine because we can send you over to there. We need to start attacking you to try and get you going. You're running away like little bitches. That's fine. Truth be told, I think you should probably start moving the art of the fleet in that direction. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Right. So next turn, we'll try and get that sorted. So for the time being, we've achieved peace, which is a relief, to say the least, because now we can kind of concentrate on getting revenge on the Otomo. And we will save now. So what we're probably going to have to do, not that I want to, is take over Honshu, like South Honshu. Just a primordial enough for the Otomo to withdraw. It does mean that, of course, I'm going to have to cause more problems for myself by fighting more enemies, but this, in no way, shape, or form, is going to be at all acceptable to me, and I have no care. I'm going for this. We'll bring my other fleet over, though. Like, next turn, this fleet's going to go all the way down there, and we're going to try and get that. This fleet is basically going to try and do what it can. Is going to try to do it as much as it can in order to stop the Hatano, but maybe, I don't know. We'll see what we can do. But right now, I think I need to abandon the concept of going for these islands. I freaking hate the fact that I can't go for these islands right now, but I just don't have the economy to go for it, you know, to logistically go for it. If it wasn't for the fucking Mori, or my overconfidence in the previous episodes, I think I'd be able to do that. But because of the situations that are being presented to me, I have to react, and I have to do what I know I can do, which is go for the Otomo. If I can push through Asumi and South Hyuga, that's a solid front line I can create before then proceeding to push up north. The Otomo don't seem to have much of a naval strength, which is great, and also it doesn't seem to be, despite their abilities with cannon and gunpowder, it doesn't look like they've actually properly organized themselves. And for the time being, we've got that. If we can make peace with the Hatano, that would be even better, but, you know, they won't. Right, are you going to stand and fight? No, didn't think so. Oh, look, there's their fleet. And it looks like that's all of their ships. You go there, try and... Oh, I can't fix you. Well, I will do, though. Is that the only trading route they've got? Right, that's Mori. Yeah, this is the only port they have. That's all they have. Truth be told, I'm half tempted to attack that castle and liberate it as another faction. I might do that, actually. Like, what I'll do is I'll attack that, liberate another faction, or whatever, and then the Hatano don't have access to the ocean anymore, which nullifies them as a target. That might not be a bad shout. Right. Yeah, that'll do. You know, I might just do that. Invade them, take over their territory. That'll be banging. That's actually not a bad shout. Right, anyway, we will end this turn. We just have to hope that the winter ends soon. Oh, bollocks! I forgot about him. No, I already told him to... No, I didn't tell him to move. Bollocks. Right, yeah. So I need to... Yeah, they're doing that again. Not surprised, but I can take care of that. And if I can knock out their fleets, that's one faction I won't have to worry about. Yeah, truth be told, if I can do that... I mean, I'd like for the Takeda to do that shit as well, but, you know... Port blockaded, yep. Dedicated to trade. Woohoo! I'm liking that. A little concerned over there. Question. Who is at war with the Hatano? Surely the Hatano have got enemies. Yes. The Oda, the Takeda, the Chosokabe, and the Yuki. So my question is, why aren't the Takeda pushing in to Kumo, Agawa, Obichu? I don't know. Why? Why? Right. Land your troops. Right. Navy. Oh, it's still winter. Right. Block up. Hatano, raid value. Raiding their trade route doesn't seem to make too much difference. I will scare this fleet off. Bugger off. Oh no, they actually want to fight. That's good. Right. This particular fleet action won't be interesting. It's literally just Boca Boyas, my nemesis, unfortunately, and these guys are fairly elite as well, but they're not that large. So what we'll try and do is we will try and do the same tactic as before, sink them, try and be as effective as possible. They are quite elite though, so they could be more of a problem, especially since they're probably going to go straight for the Black Ship or the Nambans, but I'll try and counter them as best I can. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to deal with them. But again, they're not that much of a... It's just the same thing as before, so I will see you after the naval battle. And we're back. So a glorious victory has been achieved, and the Hatano have once again been forced on the defensive, which is good. Let's go back to my trading node. We'll transfer the 2 ships that need to be fixed to the side, but then we're going to leave it and just leave it be for there for now. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll wait one more turn whilst the ships over in here are beginning to get themselves sorted. And once that happens, we can then launch an attack on the land of Bingo. And then hopefully that means we can... Yeah, they only have a fort, which is hilarious. So if we can grab... Bingo, force the Hatano to make peace, we can effectively have won both of those wars and then turn our attention to the Otomo. They won't be able to attack me because, you know, the Otomo, they're pretty epic. And also because I've got a castle. They won't be able to attack me, which is lovely. Increases the happiness, improves the way cheat arts are researched. I'm not going to lie, I like that fact. I also like the fact that all growth is increased as well, which is nice. The smithing is also... Again, there's things I can and can't do, which is depressing. Primarily due to the fact that we've got that. And again, what I want to have is the ability to rely not just on... yeah, like I want to rely on the land consolidation rather than trade. Because that's what crippled me at one point in when I attempted a playthrough at one point. I couldn't, like, I tried relying on trade so much that I just didn't have a chance. Abaji, you have a Sonaganata and Night Rice, so I would say an archery dojo is probably the appropriate for this scenario. That and having a castle, but you know what, it's fine. If we could make all of these areas castles, that'd be fantastic, but right now I just want to try and go for this. I think I'll have to go for South Buzin. So South Honshu, which sucks. Anyway, you, yes you, get your ass over to HQ. Discover as much as you can. Maybe it would have been nice if I could get a spy over there. But unfortunately we don't have the ability to research because we need epic architecture to get the citadels. Suck. Right, We need shinobis. Try and build some spies and shinobis up. And I think we'll probably need to consider the concept of getting this place turned into a fortress so I can defend this area a bit more. And then transfer these guys out, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Right. Let's end the turn, and hopefully this will be the last turn of winter. And then we can start going into campaigning season, which is going to be beneficial. I mean, as much as I like the ebb and flow of this particular campaign, it is a rather big pain in the arse that the Mori and the Hatano did this shit to me, and then the fucking Otomo have done this shit. It's really not helpful. But by me going to war with the Otomo, it will mean that the Oda and the Takeda will like me because I'm killing Christians. Then I'm becoming the only Christian faction on the west side. As the other benefit, of course, going for the Otomo is that because we're Christian, I don't have to spend freaking ages setting up this area to be there, basically. So, speaking of which, land. Dunk. Oh, they're finally building that up, but too late. Wah, wah, wah. Green giant. Right, cool. So you keep those guys pinned. That navy will go to shit. And yeah, we can basically destroy the Hatano down south. I will begin to move this army as well to another location. Ooh, stables. Is that really going to be beneficial? Like, is this castle really going to benefit from a stables? I know there's the horse building, so I should have this building to become that, but anyway, regardless, let's begin moving these guys over to the south, whereupon they can get picked up. They're not too keen on that, are they? 7. Yeah, I'd say that would be beneficial. It's important to have these sort of things, and also having that is going to make my life so much easier. So 5 turns to the Kinsament, though, which is going to be lovely. And this guy has now gotten himself upgraded. Nice. Right, so I think it's about time we... Actually, no, let's leave it to it for the now. Let's try and see if we can save some cash. If we can, that'll be fantastic. Because the more ships we have to defend ourselves... Well, the more ships we have on the trade nodes, the better. Oh, they're under siege. And the Mori are potentially going to lose that sector, which is going to be hilarious. That said, it could be the Otomo. Right. Not going to be a very big... Not going to be a large siege, which is fine. Oh, you can make your way towards the coast. Water, 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 water. Hello. Right, cool. Once we've dealt with this, yeah. We'll keep the army... there we go. Right, so you're discovering more places, which is fine. I might send my my Metsuke to do a bit of reconnaissance of yeah, I might try and send my Metsuke or my Shinobi or whoever. Actually, should I send my Shinobi up north? I might just do that. Get my Shinobi to move over to the north side. Looks like the Matsudaira are not being friends with those guys, which is fine. Kind of works in my favor a bit. Who? Ah, fantastic. Right. Shinobi! Make your way north. Right. Ooh, looks like they've tried to desperately recruit some samurai. That makes the siege interesting. Right, so the enemy are going to be bringing a fair amount of dudes. Cannon. What kind of cannon? Yeah, Bow Ronin, Katana Samurai, Naginata Samurai, Noda, Oki, Sune. So that must be their commander. I have got a shit ton of cannon, infantry, and gunpowder to bring to this fight. I will fight and liberate this sector, and then you never will have access to a naval territory ever again. And it looks like the battlefield is a little bit on my favour. And we're back. Apologies for that. We had a power cut. Fucking perfect timing. I suppose you could argue it was slightly fortuitous, though, because basically that power cut, we were about midway through the battle when the battle ended. On a sudden, everything went off. Great. But also, it did give me the option, however, to, when I came back, I decided to have another little gander at how the situation was, and I did note a couple of things. First, we are in a sort of luxurious position, finger quote. Well, I was able to move my navy about, and I was able to discover that the Hatano don't just have one province with a port, they have two, which means my ability to nullify this whole attack's main purpose is kind of null and void. Second, taking the settlement anyway, I might not be able to liberate it, which was the big issue. And it's something that I'm honestly not wanting to do for now, because I don't want to have to worry about one tiny province, unless I just abandon it and let them retake it, but then it kind of nullifies the point anyway. So what I'm willing to do is I'm going to try and see if I can make peace with a Hatano. And if they are willing to make peace, which
So
they
then,
are on
what
that.
have you to say today? Will my ears be shamed by the hearing?
Let's do 2,000. Yes?
Speak, if you must. But speak carefully,
Right.
if you value your tongue.
3,000. No. No. Question. 5,000? Yeah, they're not willing. Threaten. Can't threaten, which is annoying. Right. If I paid... Oh no, I'm paying more for what I need. So, okay, I can't make peace with him, which sucks. So what I will do is... it's annoying because we can't really do anything to him unless I can damage his navy. I could attack that navy there, sink it, which is not a bad shout. It would mean it would result in me having a very small one-sided battle, but maybe that might tip the odds. Because knocking out their navy does put them in a defeat against us. And of course they run away like cowards. Of course. Why there? Motherfucker. What? Oh. Right. You, over there. Watch that. Right, you can block. Question. Doesn't look like you can you? It's a large distance, but again, I don't think you can. Land consolidation. It does help our cause a lot, doesn't it? Yeah. It does. By the way, yes. Just a quick, just thought. To those who've been talking about equipment and siege stuff, I do hear you. I do very much hear you. And Keyshow Ninjas are definitely going to be a thing that I will have as part of the siege equipment. So I do appreciate what you're saying. I very much appreciate what that is, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much. Sadly, I can't remember your name, but I would appreciate the comments you put into this series so far. So yes, I will definitely try and do that as much as possible, which will be awesome. Be handy if someone actually did that. Alright, so for the time being, we will just... Right, you can stop blockading. You go that way. You remain on station in case I need you to do something. Right, okay. Yeah. Cool. Yes, so I will try and bring in some form of... there we go. I will try and bring in some form of Kisho ninjas to deploy. I will have to probably figure out a way of training them up. I'll probably have to deploy them up a little bit later on in the series, but you know what, it's fine. Right, the Otomo we need to be careful about because obviously they're still the enemy. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and wait for those guys to attack me. If... like that. And if, obviously once I can defeat them, because I do have a melee advantage over them, and a ranged advantage as well, by doing this, hopefully they will withdraw. Like, I will be able to be in a much stronger position, because it's like, I have a giant army, I'm about to take your settlement, you might want to consider surrendering. To which point, they will think, okay, shit, let's just have a white peace. And if that's fine, if that's how they want it, that's fine by me. I have no desire to occupy them yet. But, you know, they were the shogunate. Now they're not. So now we are basically trying to react as best as we can. We do have the firing line issue, but I think with this kind of environment, we should be okay. They do have a cavalry, but I have naginata. I have cannon. They don't. I'm a little concerned, obviously, as to how it's going to work in comparison, because obviously the guns are going to be in a semi-vulnerable state. So what I might try and do is a V formation style technique. It's hilly. Which actually could help us. Could help us, actually. Right, okay, so this is the battlefield we've got. Ooh, this will be perfect. The guns will be above the line, which will be better. Annoyingly, this hill is not quite perfect. Unless I deploy it like so. Guns all along this line. Unless I don't deploy them, have them here. And then I can have them deploy slightly further back. Okay, that might be a plan. This could be a risky endeavor, obviously, but if we can get this to work, so much the better. Right, there we go on that line. Special dudes will go here. Naginatas will be here. And they won't be effectively deployed, but still. Actually, what we'll do... How many do we got? 1, 2, 3... Right, so 3 will form up the left flank. Other 3 will form up the right flank. Special infantry will be here. And daimyo will be here. And then I can deploy a little further back. A little thinner... Right. Hopefully you won't be in bad range. You guys now can go lean, rank fire, and like so. Who are you targeting first? Boom! Good shit. Right. You target them. You target them. Alright, so we're now going to be relying on the fact that they do have a large amount of Yidari and Katana Samurai. In fact, target them. But my main hope is that by utilizing these cannon and matchlock advantages, we can have a steady-ish advantage. Oh, get out of the way, get out of the way. Double time it. Okay, they're a little further back than I really want them to be, but you know what? It's a bit too late for them to complain about. And obviously, also, we've got... Right, you have cavalry on the left, but that's fine. That's why I've got naginatas. And also there's the samurai as well on the left flank. You can rapid fire. Accurate. Like, I don't expect them to route perfectly, but... Katana cavalry as well. Fuck. Yeah, I'm not confident. they have a lot of samurai. The big weakness as always with my armies is that unless I can get perfect accuracy... Right, where are the katana samurai? Like, the issue is, if I can't guarantee perfect amounts of melee, like, I'd have to sacrifice cannon. I mean, bearing in mind, European cannon, once I can get rid of that... Well, once I can get rid of the shitty cannons that are there, and we are hitting them quite effectively. They're not doing bucket tons of damage. But, you know, it's doing something. And they do have a kind of a good general, unfortunately. So, again, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Some of these dudes are running... Oh, sorry. Some of these dudes are effective, some of them are not. We just have to hope that the amount of range damage we can do is going to be substantial. This is a problem. Here they come. Are you firing? You better be firing. Come on. Oh, they were firing. They were firing. No, they were going to fire. They were going to fire. I was correct in doing so. And I'm glad that you done that. These guys have taken a lot of punishment. The enemy are allowing me to have such a nice engagement pattern. That's fine. I don't mind that. I'm a little concerned as to why they're not... Right, reform. Ooh, bugger, you've taken a lot of damage. Right, withdraw a bit. Regroup a bit. Oh, really? Really? Right, withdraw. Right, withdraw. Right, we'll have to deploy a couple of us. We'll put the Ronin and the Samurai close up. Withdraw. Not wrong one. Ah! Regroup. Right, cannons. They do have archer spam. I had a thought we could deploy effectively against them on that regard, but apparently not. Off the guns. Katana Samurai mid. Gunners, do what you can to shoot. In the melee, you... Come on, fucking hell. Right, Katana Samurai, move to the left. Support. Move up. Withdraw. Cannon staff, run away. Oh, really? Don't make me regret buying you, you stupid bastards. Why are you going that way when I specifically told you to go to the left? Could you explain to me why you're doing that? Useless bastards. Why is it my infantry can't seem to follow a single instruction that I'd asked them to? Right, so what? Yari Ashigaru is superior? Kind of seems like it. Concentrate fire on their general. Rapid, 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 rapid.
Our men are running from the battlefield! A shameful display!
But the only thing we've got on our side that's saving them. Kill their general. Concentrate fire on their general. Yo, 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 get in, get in, get in.
Our men are running from the battlefield!
Which side, which side, which side?
A shameful display!
Right, run mid, run mid, run mid. Army's been made pretty much redundant at this point. Right, you get involved. He's shooting.
My lord, their general has fallen! A cutting blow!
It is kind of a cutting blow, especially when you have it like this. Turn around. Rally! Right, they've done it. Brilliant. Matchlock gunners. Reform, reform. Gunners, reform. Unlimber. Commander, get close.
The men are fatigued, my lord, and some must rest.
They're breaking.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours!
I wouldn't exactly call this a glorious victory, more like a desperate defense, but sure. Sure, we'll call it a glorious victory. Fuck, I had the cannon rolling back again. Right. Don't allow their Ronin to get back. Their archery advantage is significant. And my army is really badly damaged. Like, severely is bad. Like, I didn't realize just how bad that situation was, but... Ow! Right, Bow Ronin, focus on them. Everyone else, try and, like, get what you can. Trying to do what we can to get rid of their archer advantage. My army is virtually scrubbed at the moment, but you know what? Nothing really we can do about that. Again, the Matchlock Samurai have kind of proven their worth. But that is disconcerting, to say the least. Still, we won. But the bit that surprises me is how quickly my men suffered casualties after archery fire. Like, sure, you know, the model army I've got works, but it needs to be, like, fully veteraned. And unfortunately, I fear I may need an army of samurai in order to effectively wage my matchlock war. I mean, if I could get, I don't know, better trained matchlock infantry with actual proper dedication and reloading, then I think I can do it. But the issue I have is the fact that I don't have nearly enough... yeah, like, I don't nearly have enough... yeah, I don't nearly have enough... oh! Ooh, that's the last of that. Yeah, that's the last of that. Right, Yari Ashigaru down, Bow Ronin down, Bow Samurai. Yari Samurai is dangerous, but Yari Samurai is worse. And there's 40 of them. I don't have much cavalry, so this is all we got. Quickly run up to the top, grab some Boronin, knock them down. Right, Yari Ashigaru. This is also giving my commander experience in the field. It's a cheaty way of doing it, but it's the best way. Okay, so hopefully after this victory, this will convince the Hatano that war is not a good idea, because despite their almost getting me, I think I need more samurai. I think the main issue with that particular battle was I didn't have Naginata samurai. If I had Naginata samurai, I think I would probably be far better off. But relying on Naginata infantry, especially with no particular updates or upgrades, is probably not the way to go. But it's a valuable lesson. And the fact that we only lost one unit out of everything else is incredible. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. We'll threaten to attack them and see what happens. If they have no desire for a fight, then that's all the better for us. Because, yeah, I can't get that. Sabotage any army, instills fear, of course. What? Brave. Yes! Running down helpless soldiers. Oh, God. Hatano, I have beaten you in battle. Yes, peace?
I do not wish to listen to you, but politics
1,000.
makes for strange and sometimes unwelcome encounters.
Will you? No, they don't. They don't want peace. What kind of settlement is there? What's left? Just 3 dudes. I can't risk an auto-resolve because it'll auto-resolve. It'll delete all of the dudes I've got here. So I have to manually go in and win this one, having taken out all of those other dudes. So what I will do is I will see you after this battle, because I'm not going to film this because this is just pointless. Pause recording. And we're back. So after a bit of a longer battle than anticipated, about 10-15 minutes, we were able to launch an effective attack, resulting in the death of the enemy forces, luckily sustaining very minimal losses to myself, and saving the army that I had. Now, the dangerous part is that if I can't liberate it, I can make a vassal, thank the fucking Christ. Right, ba-boom. I am the vassal. I can now replenish, and I will take the opportunity to replenish. Away from the castle, because I don't want to die. Oh, did they give me a Yari Ashigaru? They did. I'm taking this Yari Ashigaru, because that's probably the only strong unit I've got. So, once again, my matchlock and militants have done me an absolute solid. Oh, there's the enemy fleet. Right, I had an idea. Right, we're going to have to fight for this one, and a lot of their navy is going to go bye-bye. We do have a naval advantage, quite a substantial one in fact. The enemy are literally just Bokaboyas. So I might do something which I don't think I've ever done before, which is end the episode, because we are already over an hour, but in actual fact, just end the episode and fight this battle between episodes. Now, I don't normally think I should do this, but considering the fact that it is only Bokaboyas, they are elitened, but they are still just Bokaboyas, I don't really think that's worthy of our time. And more importantly, there are other things I want to try and get on with at the rest of the other thing. So, apologies for not continuing with this particular one, but yeah, this is going to be it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. I mean, I could, to a degree, make a peace deal with the Hatano now, but I think that probably won't sway the deal, and I've offered them peace before. So what I'll do instead is I will also defeat the navy that they've got, which is quite an expensive one, which will then, fingers crossed, force them to the negotiation table. I have an army, it is replenishing, so I could, if I wanted to, not that I really want to, launch an attack on Bitchu claim that, or vassalize that, and defeat them again. I obviously don't want to do this, but the concept of me doing this is there, and I am taking them down to size. So again, you know, we will see what kind of response we'll get. But regardless, that'll be for another time. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next episode. This is Mr. Jaeger. Sign out. Sign out, everyone.